Hello, welcome to KyBrewReviews. I'm the Mingo.
Special K.
And I'm Prairie Dog.
And we have another band beer. It's also a local brewery that we actually just did a live stream at not too long ago. I'll put the link in the description. This is Mile Wide's Gish, which is a Black India Pale Ale. It's 7% alcohol by volume. It has part of the cover of the Smashing Pumpkins album Gish on it. So
yeah, I feel like that's a copyright claim waiting to happen.
So that's a thing.
Good luck to him on that.
Well, they don't have this beer anymore, so.
Oh, okay.
When I was there, I did not see it.
I get you.
They have great beer, but yeah, that's when I looked it up online. I looked it up because I was like, man, that looks awfully close to the album cover, and I looked it up and I'm like, it literally is the album cover. So at least part of it. Black IPAs are pretty delicious. I prefer red IPAs if I had a choice on them.
If you have a choice, like you don't have a whole ass fridge, that's alive.
I think this might actually be my first black IPA. I've had plenty of IPAs, but never
maybe like 2 or 3
black
before.
I'm excited. You know, Gish was such a great record, and I really hope that this beer reflects that excellence.
Well, we did not have a bad beer there, so
that's true.
It is very dark. You cannot see through it. It looks like a stout, like it really does.
But it smells like an IPA.
Head stout, stouty. It does smell like an IPA.
Yes, it does.
Very hop forward. A little caramel in there, very sweet. Head is khaki, shallow.
I'll head. Hold on a second.
That's good.
Very drinkable.
Yeah. You know, I think that's really a common trend for everything that Mile Wide has at least that I've tasted. Everything they make is extremely drinkable.
Good balance of hoppiness. You do get a little caramel in there.
Yeah, I feel like that helps to like bring back some of the like hoppiness in it too.
I would say this is a good. I would say this is a good representation of the beer. Really? It's not stout level dark, but that album was, you know, semi-dark since they're like weren't they directly copying off The Cure on that album?
I think he said that whole album was like a direct ripoff of the My Bloody Valentine's Loveless album. So whatever.
Have you not listened to Gish?
No, I have.
But say.
No. Yeah, he's all about that Smashing Pumpkins.
Well, I assume so. We went and seen him live.
But he's right. No, I think probably a year or two ago I told you. Weirdly enough, despite that being their first album, it was actually probably the last album of theirs that I ever listened to. Because, yeah, I think as of a year or two ago I hadn't listened to it.
Yeah, Gish was the second or third album I listened to. The first album I listened to was Melancholy.
Yeah, same.
I think I did Melancholy, Siamese Dream, then Gish.
I did the same way, and actually I didn't do Gish until after I did Zeitgeist. Because I saw them live in 2006 or 2007, which they were fucking terrible. But the album, I thought Zeitgeist was pretty good, but they actually pulled it from a lot of stores and they said it was garbage. I thought it was a decent album.
Yeah. And in their defense, when we saw them last year,
they were much
great.
better. Yeah, they were much better. And it was cheap. Good times.
Oh, yeah. Awesome show.
Yeah, so Mile Wide, they haven't let me down yet. Great beer. I don't remember how much I paid for this, but generally from just being there recently, they have 4 packs. It's generally from $10 to $14 for 4 packs of pints, which is normal craft beer prices. It's a little slightly on the high side if it's on the $14 range for 4 packs, but it's not bad. So now's the question: what would you rate this, Prairie Dog?
I'm probably going to rate it a 7.5. While it is good and it is drinkable, I do feel like I could get a little bit more out of it, and it doesn't necessarily live up to its namesake for me, though that is quite a standard.
To be fair, it's one of the best band beers we've had, and
that's true.
We've
had a lot of,
it might be
with the exception of that weird clutch beer we had. Do you remember that one? That one was so weird.
But
we lost that video.
What a band, though. We did?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Because all those videos got deleted, my hard drive failed, and we lost all those videos.
That was a crazy beer.
What do you think the best band beer
like a sour stout
has been?
It was probably that clutch beer.
Yeah.
It was a sour stout. It was weird.
Yeah.
It was truly unlike any beer I've ever had. There was so much going on, and it fit so well with the music of Clutch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's a thing too with a lot of band beers. It's like they try to match like the flavor of a beer with like the sound of a band, and a lot of times it doesn't really work that well.
Local H has a beer, by the way. I just discovered that the other day.
Yeah, but I'll go ahead and give this a 7.5. Docking off a point because they're gonna get copyright claimed. No, I'm just playing. But
It's probably why it
it's
doesn't
pretty
exist
good.
anymore.
Yeah, the black IPA style is really interesting because it really fools you. You're like, this is gonna be a stout, and it's like,
Yeah.
hopped. But I mean, it's a pretty good example of the style. There's nothing offensive. I like how the caramel notes clean up the hoppiness. So if like you're not into super hoppy beers, this might be one to like try to get you like up there in hoppiness. Because I wouldn't say it's like a beginner level IPA or anything, because it is pretty hoppy, but it would be one to work up to, I feel like.
7.5 for me. I really do enjoy this beer. I do like the style of black IPAs. We've had like maybe 5 or 6 on the show. You don't see them very often because they're costly to make, and there's not a huge. I would say there's not a huge audience for that specific beer, but I mean, in reference to a band, it kind of, the black IPA style kind of works because everything's like, it's heavy, it's got to be stout. You know what I mean? It's like, And there's different types of heavy. And in Kentucky, apparently all the breweries in Kentucky are very big fans of Smashing Pumpkins because Country Boy also had a beer called Infinite Sadness, and it was actually a very popular beer.
It was really good.
And I know Nate, one of the owners, I've talked to him, he's a huge Pumpkins fan. He tried to sell me tickets, I remember, to that show, but one of the shows, the show we went to. But yeah. Like the beer, would I recommend it? Well, if you can find it, I would probably say you can't find it anymore, but I would definitely recommend the brewery as a whole.
Yeah.
If you can't see my
That's pretty solid.
If you're in Louisville, there are a lot of breweries in Louisville, but this is probably the first one I would hit up.
Yeah.
If I had a choice. This or Apocalypse. All the rest of them are good, but they're hit or miss.
Yeah. And a lot of it comes to like environment with those breweries too. The ones that
my wad's
good.
I don't like people, so my wad's awesome.
Because you can kind of like
because I don't have to be directly next to somebody. So. Alright, well, that's been our episode. If there's something you'd like to see on the channel, you can leave a comment down below. Don't forget to hit that like button. I'm Special K.
I'm Prairie Dog.
And I'm the Mingo. Thanks for watching.